here in Panama City.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
What?
Never mind talk.
What?
You just talked through the whole intro music.
Dude, I always say, tell me when it's on, and I thought you pointed at me going, go. Because I was trying to be really good at it this time. I was trying to really hit it.
No, you talked through...
I was trying to hit it.
We do not have intro music for this podcast. It's just starting.
Oh.
With probably intro music in the background. I don't know how it's going to turn out.
Well,
wow, nobody's going to know the difference.
That was intro music for you.
That's great. That's powerful.
We are here in Panama City.
Beautiful Panama City Beach, Florida.
At the Big Stuff
The
Camps.
city by the bay. Wait,
that's San Francisco.
Yeah, sorry.
The Big Stuff Camps.
Yeah, big stuff.
And it is big stuff.
You know what?
They're good camps.
It's been a great camp.
It's been great.
We've had the summer so far has been wonderful.
Wonderful.
And
got to hear Lou Giglio talk.
Oh, golly.
Lou Giglio talk.
He's just like a spiritual steamroller. He just runs over you, and you're like, oh, stop, no more.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I want some more.
It's like Peter Gabriel's right there going, hey, I want to be your steamroller.
I think it's Sledgehammer.
Huh?
Sledgehammer.
Hold on. I want to be your steamroller. Steamroller. I want to be steamroller. Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe someone out there knows.
No, I know.
Okay.
No.
If you're
stop.
Hold on. Let me just. If you think it's steamroller,
it's not. It's Sledgehammer.
Email me and go, Eddie. It's steamroller.
Yeah, email him. Tell him that. Please tell him that. Cool.
I wanna be the steamroller. I think it's steamroller. I think it's because I'm gonna roll over you. I'm gonna pave you down.
You know what? You're right.
Steamroller.
You are so right. And Genesis was never the same after Peter Gabriel left.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't think he was on Genesis.
Okay.
I think he was in Mr. Mister.
Yeah, somebody write us about that one too. Go ahead and Wikipedia that. All right.
What's Wikipedia?
Band from the 70s.
Oh, I gotta look that one up.
Yeah, you do.
Well, hope you're having a good summer. We're having a good summer. It's been busy.
It has been swamped.
But it's been good. It's been good.
Really good. Really good.
Let's do what we always do. We always talk about TV shows.
There's nothing to talk about.
I am disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Well, it's just that time of year.
No, this whole year.
Yeah.
This whole year.
You are bitter about the writer's strike.
I am not bitter.
Yeah, you are.
You know, I really think because the writer's strike, it really made me go, I watch way too much TV.
Well,
and I love TV.
Well,
but even when the writer's strike came back on, you know, like I would watch The Office and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't the same for me, you know?
Well. So what are you doing right now?
Huh?
Did you just totally quit watching TV?
No. Oh, but hey, by the way, there are more people that watch Doctor Who than we thought.
I know.
You said something last podcast that one person that watched Doctor Who. We had tons of people that watch Doctor Who. That's crazy.
But that's
crazy.
Point. My point is they all wrote this. I'm the one person who watches Doctor Who.
There's a lot of people.
I know. There's a lot of them.
That's so
Who
funny.
watch Doctor Who fight giant slugs.
And American Idol.
I need to take just a moment to go, I was right.
Well, we both said he would win.
No, you wanted David Archuleta
You know
to
that's
win.
not true. I never wanted...
Go back and listen to the podcast, audience.
No, you said that I wanted Archuleta to win, but I didn't.
Said
I told you.
David Cook was going to win, and you said David Archuleta's going to win.
All season long, I haven't liked David Archuleta.
Yeah, but you said he was going to win.
Wait.
Yeah, think about it. You did.
Right.
You said he was going to get the teeny bopper vote, and
I did. You're right.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yes. And then at the last minute, you wanted Jennifer Hudson to win.
I did want Jennifer Hudson to win. I think she should win American Idol. I think she should. She was on that movie with Sarah Jessica Parker, and she sang one of the theme songs to the movie, and so maybe she is the American Idol.
Yeah.
I wanna be Steamroller.
Stop it.
Huh?
Stop it.
I think that's what Peter Gabriel meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanna be.
Yeah, and they finished recording it and went, sorry, not enough money, can't redo it. Oh.
Well, there's just nothing. And I don't want to watch any more reality shows, you know. But, hey, email us. If you've got a show we should be watching, let us know, because there's nothing.
Oh, you know what I've been watching, though?
What?
On TV when I am home?
What?
I've been recording it. When We Left Earth. It was the documentary of the space race, to get
When We
man
Left
on the moon and
Earth.
all that. Yeah.
I thought maybe it was something else.
No. Just, what are you watching? Just talk about what you're watching.
I am watching, I have some DVDs.
Yeah.
I have some DVDs.
Well, and that's what we do when we travel. We
Yeah.
usually do Netflix.
What shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do Netflix. By the way, if you work for Netflix, we just plug Netflix so maybe we could get a free,
show.
Maybe a free subscription for the Skit guy with hair.
And the bald one. I'm watching Friday night. I'm watching Friday Night Lights.
The
I haven't.
movie?
No, the TV show. I haven't started Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, but you have it.
But I have the series on DVD.
Do you like it?
I haven't watched it yet. And I have Bones.
The movie?
There's no movie called Bones.
I beg to differ.
It's the Bones, the Fox show. Bones.
Oh, yeah. That's with Hugh Laurie.
No, that's House.
Oh, sorry.
I've never been in the House.
It was a one. I knew it was a one.
Well, you know what they say?
Word name.
Ad executives and like the top people in television.
Yeah.
They want shows with only one word, like
Really?
Friends, Cheers, Lost. One word is the best.
Seinfeld.
It's always the best.
The Brady Bunch.
See, there's 3, but it was a big hit. But most of the big hits were only one words.
Really?
Yeah, and if you can disprove that,
What
email
about
us.
Good Times?
Well, that was probably a
Andy
margin.
Griffith Show.
Andy Griffith, huge.
I just disproved it.
Good Times though was marginal though.
Okay, let's go back to Andy Griffith's show.
It was a big show,
Huge.
yeah. In that time, in that period, in that day, in that era, wasn't a lot of channels, my friend. And
what were you whistling? Because that was not the Andy Griffith song.
I wanna be your steamroller.
Oh, this. You know what? Let me say something. Warning.
What?
This podcast is going to be on the same level as the one we did from Australia at 2 in the morning.
What are you talking about? It's
I'm just
midnight.
telling
It's
you.
midnight.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I wanna be.
Okay. Anyway, what else? So,
that's
Friday
it.
Night Lights
That's
and
it.
Bo.
The
No,
Bo, that's it.
You got more than that.
That's it. Nope.
Dude,
nope,
I've seen. We're in your hotel room right now, and you've got a ton of DVDs over there.
Well,
so what else is there?
you know what? Let's.
You know what?
No. Oh. No, Tommy. Hey, buddy. Buddy.
You got Elizabeth. You got
Those are
Assassination of Jesse James.
Those are movies.
You got Bones. Well,
dude, I told you not to look in there.
what is this?
It's. You know what? I hear it's really great writing.
You have no business watching this.
You don't know what? Have you ever watched it?
No, and I never will.
It's season 1.
It doesn't matter what season it is.
USA Today said it was a great show.
Is that where you make your decisions about what you have no business? You know what? I wouldn't even say the name of this. I would be embarrassed for people to know that you would watch this kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Now you're just exaggerating.
No.
I'm embarrassed because, like...
yeah.
All right, tell them what it is.
I don't want them to know.
It's Maude.
Stop.
It's Maude. No, you were making it all perverted or something.
No, I wasn't. You're watching... You're going to watch... Have you watched any of it?
Maude. No, I haven't watched any of
You're going to watch the first season of Maude from, like, the 70s?
I hear it was great writing.
I would have more respect for you if you were watching the Mod Squad.
Okay. Hold on. Norman Lear, who wrote All in the Family, he was a great writer.
Right.
All in the Family spun off Good Times.
You have a crush on B. Arthur, don't you?
Spun off Maude.
You
spun off The Jeffersons.
You have a crush on B.
Spun
Arthur.
off Archie's Place. I'm just saying the guy was a good writer, so I like to write. So I want to know what Maude is about.
It's probably good because it's a one-word name.
See, Maude.
Yeah.
See, Maude. Do you remember the theme song to Maude?
No.
Then there's Maud. Then there's Maud.
Why would I know that?
Oscillating.
Why would I know that? I don't watch that kind of junk.
Why are you calling it junk? You know nothing about it. I know nothing about it.
Like my parents would watch that.
So?
If my grandparents were alive, they might watch that.
I'm just saying, you don't know what it's about.
I think it's strange that you would watch that.
I want to watch. They say
you need to watch cool stuff.
They say it was controversial, and they say it was great writing, and I want to see.
If we're going to be hip with the kids, you need to be watching cool stuff.
No, I had to say what I was watching. I did not want to say what I was watching.
No doubt.
Because, I didn't want our audience to think that it was like, oh my, what is he watching?
Well, whatever. They are right now. They're going, oh my.
Just Google Maud.
Yeah, do it.
B. Arthur.
See what kind of a
B. Arthur was on the Golden Girls. Okay, maybe I am a goober.
I know you are.
Maybe I am a goober.
You need to watch cool stuff.
I wanna be.
Oh, stop it.
Steam. What are you watching, Mister? I'm so cool. Hey, look at me. I'm so cool. What's in your bag of tricks, cool guy? What's
Nothing.
in your bag?
I've just been reading.
Oh, Bull, you have been watching something. What have you been watching, huh? No, tell me the TV show that you've been watching.
I've been watching a miniseries.
You've been watching a miniseries. Okay, so let's think of a cool miniseries. Is it like one of those Stephen King miniseries?
No.
Like, ooh, that's so scary.
No.
So what's your miniseries, my friend? Cool guy. What's your miniseries, cool guy?
John Adams. I've been watching John Adams.
So you're dogging me for watching Maud.
At least mine's historic.
And you're watching John Adams. USA Today calls it the most boring stuff on HBO.
They did not say it was the most boring stuff on HBO.
Let's watch.
It's fascinating.
Let's watch 14 hours.
It is the story of our second president, our first vice president.
The lead actor is that guy that was in the what?
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, Paul Giamatti.
He's an amazing actor.
He was the guy in that M. Night Shyamalan summer movie last summer about
Lady in the Lake.
The Beast in the Lake or something like that. It was really in a swimming pool.
I don't know.
And it was Ron Howard's daughter. What was that about?
I didn't see it. But speaking of M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, Shyamalan.
The Happening?
It's French. Shyamalan.
Hey, The Happening?
It's not happening. Don't even go.
No.
Don't even. We went for you. Don't even go.
Oh.
That was horrible.
Boo.
That was bad. That was just horribly bad.
Okay. Let's get
John Adams.
Yeah, it's great.
I got one word for you. Goidem.
That's not even a word. Listen, stop. If you like history,
sorry.
If you like history, it is fascinating.
It's fascinating to be.
I just watched them do the replication of the inauguration of George Washington. Do you know they did not ask him to kiss the Bible, nor to say, "So help me God." On his own initiative, the father of our country did that, and every president since has followed.
Get out.
Pretty cool, huh?
You learned that on John Adams.
I learned a lot on John Adams.
Paul Giamatti.
I am a virtual historian now. Ask me anything about history.
I don't want to ask you anything. I just want to say one thing to you, my friend. I want to be Steamroller. Oh,
okay.
John Adams.
Yeah. Let's move on.
But, or John Adams could also do the same thing that a Joshua Radin CD would do, which would put you to sleep. Except Joshua Radin, you can Google that or iTunes it. Joshua Radin would be better to listen to go to sleep.
Stop.
John Adams.
Stop it.
I am Paul Giamatti.
Then there's Maud.
I'm Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti.
And then there's
Everybody, look at me.
Like me, I'm B. Arthur. I'm a giant woman. I'm B. Arthur.
And I'm only 23 minutes long instead of 13 hours.
B. Arthur.
All right. Okay.
I actually think B. Arthur's funny.
Well, if you look at the Golden Girls, the Golden Girls.
Yes, I do know them.
Would be the equivalent.
Personally.
No.
Yeah.
The Golden Girls would be the equivalent to Sex and the City.
Oh, stop it.
Seriously, it's kind of the same type of dialogue.
I've never watched it.
kind of the same type.
No,
of
I've watched the Golden Girls. I've never seen Sex and the City.
It comes on like TBS, the edited versions, too.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Though.
Kind of the same
Not
thing.
for any reason. I'm just not interested in it.
Golden Girls like has kind of the same type of characters.
Really?
As Sex and the City, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a formula.
It's a formula, yeah.
Pretty much like the Flintstones. And
Jetsons.
the Honeymooners.
Honeymooners, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mad About You.
Mad About You.
Paul Reiser.
No.
Helen Hunt?
No. Mad About You has nothing to do with Flintstones. No.
But it was good.
It was good.
Until Helen Hunt became mean all the time.
She just was mean.
Yeah, her character kind of changed to this mean person. I didn't like that.
I don't like when Helen Hunt.
You know what's sad?
What?
We could talk about TV.
We've talked about TV for about 15 minutes.
We could talk about it endlessly.
Yeah, we could.
Through the decade. You're just getting more ammunition by going back to the 70s.
Well, I'm just saying. We do skits. We grew up on TV.
I know, it's true.
Wrote a book called TV Shows That Teach.
So you wrote a book.
Jiminy Glick. Who is that?
Jiminy Glick.
That was Martin Short when he was learning how to do Jiminy.
Yeah.
On Saturday Night Live.
That was the precursor to Jiminy. Again, we're back to TV. Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Here's the deal, audience. We're writing skits this summer, new stuff.
We are. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, we got some good stuff in the hopper.
We think. Nobody's seen it.
Yeah, but it feels good.
Feels really
good. We're going to start workshopping it,
Yeah.
You know, that's what Mike Myers did with The Love Guru.
Which I hear is not worth seeing.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not going to.
But he kind of did that character like on as an improv thing. He'd bring people in the clubs. Yeah, he'd bring people in and he'd kind of workshop his comedy.
Yeah,
that's what we're going to be doing this summer. Is kind of workshop our comedy.
We're going to be at Falls Creek in a couple of weeks in Oklahoma and going to do some new stuff and try it out.
Do some stuff going all over.
Yeah, going to IYC down to San Antonio.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We've got a big gig in Hong Kong.
Ooh.
And then in Germany.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
We don't
really.
We don't.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. Here's the dealio. Send us your stories. We'd love to hear your stories.
Well, we've said it before.
Yeah.
True life stories make the best skits.
Beanie Weenie is a true life story.
Yeah. Also,
Dennis was a true life story.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's good stories out there.
Great stuff out there.
So, we got an email, and if you're part of our audience, send us the details on this email. You only gave us 2 sentences, but you said...
Give us the deets.
That one of your friends gave their life to Jesus on the toilet.
Which is strange.
That's like a skit.
Yeah, waiting to be written.
Yeah, just let us know. So, any funny stories about anything that's happened to you in your spiritual walk...
Yeah.
Send it to us.
Or just your life.
Yeah, they don't even have to be funny.
Just funny things.
Yeah,
or not funny. You're serious.
Yeah.
Just send us an email. We're lonely. So all we can say is we are lonely.
Well, I want to say I want to be your steamroller. We also get emails from our audience saying, hey, can you talk about different issues and... so send us those issues that you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
We got one on breaking up. We've gotten stuff on like money and just different subjects. But if there is something that you want us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. You and I were talking about money earlier this week. And there's a statement by Dave Ramsey that I love. And that is, if you live like nobody else, you can live like nobody else.
That is so great.
Except you said no one else.
Well, I was just trying to imitate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Stop. Okay, well, I won't copy you. I promise.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
It's kind of funny though, isn't it? Seriously, Tommy.
No, it's not.
No.
Bald head smack.
But here's something to really think about. Like this summer.
Yes.
Summertime is kind of the lazy time.
Summertime.
Oh, sing it, baby.
And the living's easy.
Is that what was her name on American Idol?
What was her name on American Idol?
Fantasia.
Fantasia Barrino.
Yeah. See how we turned it right back to TV again?
I know. Sad.
Wow. She sang that song.
Uh-huh.
Is that from a musical?
Did a good job.
Is that from a musical?
I don't know.
Sing a little bit again.
That's all I know of it.
Sing it again.
Summertime.
I wanna be.
And the living's easy.
Steamroller.
You're an idiot. What were you talking about?
Well,
summertime is?
Summertime it is a time just to kind of slow things down. It may be a great time to just, to have a DTR with God, a DTR.
Have a what?
A DTR with God.
A what?
A DTR, define the relationship,
Oh, those were initials.
Yeah, DTR.
Oh.
To define the relationship. If, Revelation 2:2 says, you do so many things in my name, but I hold this one thing against you. You've forgotten your first love.
Yes.
Yes.
Stop it. Bald head smack.
Oh. But maybe that's you, maybe. No, I'm saying to the audience. Maybe you shouldn't be so consumed on the issues at this point.
So
but
they should define the relationship.
Yeah, have a DTR with God.
How do you? What do you mean? I still am not following why you're calling it define the relationship.
Okay.
Are you gonna do initials for everything?
No,
LOL.
BTW. I won't. Okay, here's a define the relationship.
Okay.
When I was dating my wife to be,
the one you have now.
The one I have now. Her name is Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie.
Your only wife you've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife to be at the time.
What?
Well, I wanted to marry her.
Right.
I was attracted to her.
Right.
I dug her.
Sure.
So we're in church.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting with my friends.
Yeah.
And she's sitting with her friends.
So you're with the Jets and she was with the Sharks.
Kind of, but we all got along.
Got it.
Yeah. And so, I'm just looking at her,
Yeah.
I'm just going, golly, she's hot.
You're not supposed to do that in church.
Huh? What?
You're lusting.
I wasn't lusting that way.
You just said, no. What?
No.
You just said you were sitting in church looking at her going, wow, she's hot.
Inner beauty.
Oh, whatever.
Inner beauty. No, seriously.
Yeah.
So have you not ever looked at when you were dating your wife, she's gone, she is so pretty.
Yes.
That's not lusting.
That's not what you said.
She's hot.
You said she's hot.
She's hot. She's beautiful.
Whatever. No.
And
you were sinning.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
So I decided to write her a note.
In church?
In church, yes. A DTR, define the relationship.
So this was the time in church
I was in awe. I was awestruck.
I don't care. This is the time in church where the preacher is preaching from the Word of God.
Yes.
And he said, oh, everybody stop and write notes to each other now.
Yes, because it was a long sermon. We always have an intermission, which I think is a good idea because it helps you just to kind of reflect on what you've already heard. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to write a little note.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm in love with her, Yeah. So I got a little piece of paper from the little pew area, and a pencil.
Why was there a piece of paper there?
Well, there's always pieces of paper there. And so I wrote...
No. Wait. Why is there pieces of paper in your pew? For what? What do you mean piece of paper?
Well, those are envelopes. So I wrote...
Tithe envelopes?
Yes.
The paper... Okay. The envelopes that your church purchases so that you can give a tithe to the Lord.
Which I do. And then I grabbed another one.
It's not what they're for.
Well, but they're plain on the back. There's nothing written on the back, so you could write a little note.
That's not why it's blank on the back.
But I still have this. I still have this note.
Okay.
So I wrote, Steph, do you like me? Check the box, yes or no. And I actually drew little boxes, and I put yes under one and no under the other.
Oh.
And I folded it.
I
folded it, and I passed it down.
Okay, wait. I didn't realize you guys knew each other that long.
We've been married 9 years.
Well, no, I'm not talking about... I know that.
What?
I was at your wedding. I was in your wedding.
I know. You're the best man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm saying you apparently did this when you were in what, junior high?
No. Why?
Senior high?
No. No.
How old were you when you did this? You wrote on a piece of paper, do you like me?
Stephanie,
Stephanie, do you like me? Check yes or no.
Yes.
And put little boxes.
It's cute, yeah.
And how old were you?
I was 26. 26.
That's not cute.
It is cute.
No, there's another name for that, and cute is not it.
What is it?
I don't care.
I passed it down the little row, the little pew.
Down past their friends? Did they read it?
Yes, they read
Oh, God.
They were giggling. They thought it was cute.
They were laughing at you, not with you.
That is not true.
Yes, they were.
That is so not
If a bald man hands you a piece of paper that says, do you like me? Check yes or no. Something's wrong.
Well, she wrote something on it.
I bet.
And it got it passed back down to me.
Yeah.
And you know what it said?
You're a psycho.
No.
Quit stalking me.
No, we were dating. No.
What did it say?
It said, she drew her own little box and put a check in it and put maybe. buy me something, then we'll talk.
And you did.
I did. I bought her a lot of stuff.
Now you got 2 kids.
Got 2 kids with the lady.
Oh, yeah.
So, we defined the relationship, Yeah. I defined that relationship.
Yeah, you know.
I defined it.
There's actually a pretty good deal there.
I said to her, I want to be Steamroller.
Here's the truth.
I defined it.
You did not.
I did. I had a DTR.
No.
I had a DTR.
But you didn't define the relationship. She did.
What you talking about, Willis?
You said, do you like me? Check yes or no. She defined the relationship by turning it on you and going, here's a third option. Buy me something and we'll talk about it.
She defined it.
She defined it. And that's the way it is with God, okay? We may think we're defining the relationship, but the truth is he defines it. You know what I'm saying? And he defines it in different ways. Because sometimes he's like, when you're in need, he's your provider.
He's gracious.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like when Job was talking to God, and Job's all, oh, come here,
He did what? Job said what? Hey, Potty, it's right now. Tommy's flailing his arms like a gorilla. I think if you look in the Old Testament, Job...
He did too.
It does not say in parentheses, Job flails his arms like a gorilla.
He threw ashes over his head.
Oh. Yeah. And touche.
Yeah. But then God says, now, Job. You stand there like a man. Stop.
It is so... Done. Hey, Potty. No. Hey, Potty, do that to your friend next time. Just copy him. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome.
If you're the one copying. I'm a stupid bald guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Tommy rocks. Yeah.
That's really good. That's a good point.
It's
about
lost.
Job.
It's
no,
lost.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not lost.
Yeah,
no, it is not lost. You were the one that did the Job noises.
And now you're going to start going, and so what I'm trying to show you is we should be imitators of God. Neil.
I think that's a really good point, though. I really do.
Yeah.
You're right. Stephanie defined it, and God defines our relationship.
Right.
Oh. Okay, this is kind of sad. But, Tim Russert, speaking of TV again...
Yeah.
Meet the press. Tim Russert died.
That was sad.
I didn't know any of that about him.
No. You talking about like his stuff with his dad and with his son and stuff?
Just everything he did and all that kind of, the legacy he left behind him. That was huge.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he was a good dad.
Yeah, it
Had
does.
a good relationship with his son. Had a great relationship with his father, who they call Big Russ.
Yes. Here's what I thought was so great was Tim Russert said to his son, you are loved, but you're not entitled.
Ooh, you are loved. He defined the relationship.
He defined the relationship. You are loved, but you're not entitled.
Yeah.
The world doesn't revolve around you. You will have to make an imprint on this world with your life.
Oh, that's good.
If you think about that, I mean, God's saying you're loved, but the world doesn't revolve around you.
Yeah.
It's about God, not you. But you have the ability to advance the kingdom for God. But I think that's probably where a lot of people miss it. They try to, like I was saying to you, have a DTR. They say to God, "This is how I'm going to define this relationship with you, God."
Yeah.
But God is saying, "No, you're loved, but you're not entitled."
Yeah. Well, and he's the perfect dad.
Yeah.
He is the perfect father.
I've just been thinking about that a lot. You are loved, but you're not entitled.
You're loved, but you're not entitled.
I've been saying it to my girls.
Yeah.
It's like I go, okay, that's a legacy bit that I want to. Just for myself.
I got to be honest with you. I think my father taught me that.
Is that right?
Never words. It was never those words.
Yeah.
But it was just an understanding. The world doesn't owe you.
Yeah.
You got to do your thing.
You got to work.
Yeah.
Got to go out there and do it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, instead of a friendship flashback, since it was Father's Day and we're dads,
we are dads,
and we've had fathers.
Yep.
We have fathers.
Yep.
Why don't we do a fatherhood flashback?
Father.
Ready?
Oh, okay, yeah. Fatherhood?
Or a father flashback? Or...
Father. Just father.
Father flashback. Yeah, ready? Okay, ready.
Now it's time for Father Flashback.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue like friendship flashback.
It doesn't.
It should say fatherhood.
Okay, but no, no.
Fatherhood flashback.
I'm not gonna make it.
Steamroller.
I'm not gonna make it reverb. You're just gonna sound like an idiot.
Fatherhood.
So you want to do like a father, like a story?
Yeah. What's your best memory? Well, give me a story of your dad. Good dad story?
I've got a lot of great stories about my dad.
Well, give me one. Woody Woodard.
Woody Woodard, my dad.
Sammy.
I remember. Okay. I remember summer before the fourth year. Summer before the fourth grade. My family was moving across town.
Yeah.
And into Cheyenne Ridge. Okay.
Where they still live today.
They do. They still live in that house. Yeah. And anyway, we moved all of our stuff. This friend had a box truck, and we moved all of our stuff. And then the only thing that was left to move was this piano that my parents still have. And so my dad and I loaded the piano up into this box truck. And I remember, being all hot and sweaty because it was summertime when we moved.
Summertime. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So it was summertime, and we were moving. And so then we stopped at 7-Eleven and got a glass jar of Gatorade.
Ooh, the olden days.
Yeah, because we didn't have the plastic jars, right?
Yeah,
we got a glass jar of Gatorade.
Yeah.
And I remember getting the last swig of Gatorade.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there thinking, man, I just drank a whole bottle of Gatorade.
Yeah.
How cool am I?
Yeah.
I just moved a piano.
And I watched John Adams.
Stop it.
Sorry.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
But then, looking back on it, I realized I didn't drink the jar of Gatorade.
Your dad.
My dad did.
Yeah.
I got, probably mostly his backwash the last sip. I didn't move the piano. My dad did, But he let me be a part of it.
Yeah.
And it's that, I feel like we're preaching this whole deal. But it's a great picture of God. He does all the work. He just lets us be a part of it.
Yeah. Defines the relationship.
He defines the relationship.
DTR.
Your turn, James.
Well, my dad passed away when I was 19.
Right. He was a steamroller driver.
Steamroller. I think my parents got divorced when I was 7. Yeah, 7. And we lived in this apartment. And I remember one time
on Chowning.
On Chowning, yep. It was snowing, and there was this hill.
Like Bunker Hill?
No, not Bunker Hill. No.
Sorry.
Like a hill in a residential area.
Watching this program about Bunker Hill.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And it was by our house.
On Chowning.
Yeah, on Chowning. And I remember, I don't know what we're sliding on, down the street, but it was nighttime.
It was a cardboard box.
It probably was.
You can do that.
Because it wasn't a sled. I don't think we had enough money for sleds.
Or maybe you guys sat in a giant frying pan. I've seen them do that on cartoons.
No, I think it was cardboard.
Okay.
But me and my sister, I was probably 6. My sister was probably 3. And we were having the best time with my dad out in the snow, sliding on this cardboard. And I remember, my dad said, hey, why don't you guys go inside? And on the hill, I could see our house, our apartment, and you could actually see in the windows. And I saw my mom in there, in the kitchen, because it was real small,
Yeah.
She's in there making hot cocoa,
Yeah.
And those days, you'd make the hot cocoa on the stove.
Hot chocolate for those of you in the Midwest.
Hot chocolate, yeah. So Dad said, why don't you guys go in there and get warm? And Mom's made some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
So I'm taking my sister by the hand. I'm walking her to our apartment. And I remember looking back, and my dad was under the streetlight, and he was praying. He was on his knees, and his hands, clasped together, and, eyes looking up, and he was praying. And the streetlights hitting him. I mean, it was just snow's falling down. I mean, it was just one of those classic moments. And but I always thought, I wonder what Dad's praying about. And as I've gotten older, I don't know what he was praying about, but I have a feeling they knew they were going to get a divorce, and Dad was probably praying, God, take care of my kids, take care of this season of life that we're about to go through. Take care of,
Man.
I will never forget that, So when I see a street light, when it snows, I always think of that. But that's, wow. We had such a great night. We're laughing, and probably underneath all of that, underneath all the laughter, my dad was going, I'm about to leave them.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, golly.
What a burden.
What a burden. So.
But you know what's awesome is he had a good time with you guys.
Oh, yeah. My dad was, yeah. When he was on this earth, it was great. Yeah.
His name's John.
John James. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good.
I wonder if he was named after the second president.
I don't think so. Mr. Gleedum,
Mr. Gleedum, John Adams.
Steamroller. Are you copying
me? Are you copying me? No,
Dude, don't copy me.
Seriously.
Don't do that.
It
is so cool. I like it.
See, it's stupid, isn't it?
No, I like it.
No, you don't.
Audience, do that to your friends. Like, just listen to them at Starbucks and just start copying.
Hey, bro, before we leave Father's Day flashback.
Oh, you got another one?
Well, yeah.
Fatherhood flashback. Will you put reverb on that?
No.
Fatherhood.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
My sister and I were in a wedding one time.
Debbie?
Yeah, Debbie. Gosh, I wonder if anybody's still listening to this. My sister and I were in a wedding one time, and she was a candle lighter. Well, they don't really do that anymore, but used to. They had people that would walk down the aisle with these long deals with a wick on the end that was lit.
Yeah, they call those choir boys.
No, not during church, during a wedding.
Oh, sorry.
God.
Sorry.
I was the ring bearer. You know, I was this little kid.
You bore the burden of the ring.
Oh, what a pressure to put on a little kid.
Kind of like Smeagol in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And they can't get married if the rings aren't there.
Right. You could have eaten it.
Why would you put that burden on a child?
Well, they tie it down in that little pillow so you can't eat it.
Let me just tell you what. You pull that string and it's gone.
Did you do that?
Yeah. That's another story. So, anyway, my sister starts to walk down this aisle.
Yeah.
And I mean 2 or 3 steps down, boom, her wick goes out. She has no fire.
Oh.
And she's got to light the candles.
Yeah.
Or the candles don't get lit.
Debbie has to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she, being my sister, she's precious.
Precious.
I mean, growing up, she was the devil.
Love.
But then she got right with Jesus,
right.
And so now she's nice to me.
Love Debbie.
Yeah. And so, anyway, she gets down, and my parents are sitting on the 5th or 6th row.
Yeah.
And she gets down to the row where my parents are, and my dad's on the end.
Yeah.
My dad stands up.
Yeah.
She's walking past him, tears running down her face.
Because she's all stressed.
She can't light the candles. The one thing she's supposed to do in the wedding.
Yeah.
Dad reaches in his pocket, pulls out his lighter, just looks at her, and goes, flick of the bick, lights the wick, sits back down, and she goes and lights the candles. That's my dad.
Your dad.
Isn't that cool? He's
wow.
So cool.
Yeah. Wow. What year is this?
That was in the 70s. It was probably 76, 75, 74, somewhere around there.
What did he say?
Flick of the Bic. Because that was the commercial.
TV again.
I know.
Wow.
I know. For Bic lighters.
So.
Yeah.
So awesome. Dad was a smoker. Had a lighter in his pocket. He was a smoker.
But you know what?
The smoker.
That's a great story I just told, and you just ruined it.
I didn't ruin it. I just
why did you have to?
It was easy to connect the dots. See, Marlboro Man.
No, it's Salem menthols.
Oh, menthols.
Yeah. You know what? He did quit smoking.
It's good because it causes cancer.
Yeah. He quit smoking probably a year or two later.
Really?
Yeah. Helped my sister with a science fair project.
Yeah.
And showed the effects of smoking on the lungs.
Oh boy.
And he quit smoking.
Are you being serious?
I promise. It's another story. No time.
Wow.
We are almost 40 minutes into this, and we've talked about TV, fathers, and several memories that probably no one besides you and I care about.
You know what? If the audience stays, they've gotten some good nuggets.
Listen, just to help us out, if you're still listening right now, would you raise your hand so we can know?
Someone in Missouri.
That's nice.
Someone in Missouri.
That's awesome.
Hey, also, a drama group called the Skidiots that one guy was in your youth group, Eric.
Eric Swink.
Yep. They had a wreck. And
bad wreck.
If you can go to skidiots.com, you could read about what they're going through. Eric's wife is in just critical condition.
Alicia.
Yeah. And Ben's wife, Danielle.
Yeah.
They both the wives just horrible.
Yeah. By the time you hear this podcast, we hope that they will be out of the hospital. But at this point, they've been in the hospital for a week now. And Alicia just got out of ICU.
Yeah. You can go to skitguys.com, and there'll be a box there about the Skidiots, or you can go to skidiots.com. But you know what? Just leave a little note saying you're praying for them. They've been up there for about a week and a half now, right?
Yeah. And
just in the waiting room, the emergency room.
Great people.
ICU.
We love them.
Yeah. So be praying for them. And last but not least, the next podcast you hear, we won't be here for that podcast.
We've got a lot to do.
Got a busy summer, but Stevie and Danny will be taking over the podcast in July.
They're going to be babysitting our audience.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Stevie and Danny next month taking over.
It's going to be great.
It'll be awesome.
Hope you guys have a wonderful summer. Don't forget, wear sunscreen.
And I want to be your sledgehammer.